Rồi, tiếp tục nha. Thì có chút thời gian mình sẽ tranh thủ về lại với game Stardew nhá. Tại vì này không phải là ưu tiên hàng đầu trên Genshin trước. Vì bên đó thì mọi thứ đã xong rồi. Đang tấn công với những xấu dịch rồi. Để xem, test hô hô xem. Hôm giờ thì cũng chưa test thử và chừa các nội dung mới lại. Chỉ đơn giản là ồ, tôi nó bị cháy. Giống vụ này thôi. Ồ, quái nhiễu không thành công à.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Vô thì như thế nào nhờ? Năng lượng dành lượng lớn đem theo của mọi người đồng tình nó nhưng nó không đủ vì dài. Nó vừa bốc vừa healer luôn. Hay đấy. Nó vô chung thiếu cái gần một lớp để mà đi vô. Ví dụ chiến kỹ vô sẽ nhận cầu mệnh chỉ trì 2 hiệp không bắt đầu. Hiệp số hiệp giảm 1. Có cầu mệnh mục tiêu cho nên bắt đầu. Hiệp hoặc dùng tuyệt kỹ ra bên. Tôi xin ra một lần để quốc hồi phục cho một mục tiêu Penta phần đã có bèn tại với một lần trở xuống. Tức là cầu mệnh thì có Penta giải trực 6 này. Cái này kích hoạt 6 lần. Kỹ lần nữa sẽ làm mới cái nguồn luôn. Do khi là xung quanh kiến ra được này cho nó tán rồi cho nó tán với chúng thì thật xa vô nhiều giây sau khi chiến đấu với gia đình cho nó tán luôn rất 25% gia đình thì hai hiệp và nói chung đây thì cũng như là một phiên bản thu nhỏ của vận mệnh trù phú thôi, không có gì mới lạ cả. Và bộ kia của nó thì cũng tương tự với Lucia nhưng mình nói theo một cách văn hoa nào đó, còn nó thật thì y chang. Cách tiếp cận nó sẽ khác. Và với hô hô thì cái lượng hồi phục nó sẽ lớn hơn.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Rồi ở đây thì chữa cha senti nên sẽ không có quay hô hô đâu nha.
Just a scratch.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength. Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Just a scratch. Rules are made to be broken.
Protect me. Protect me. Commencing support. Don't come any.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Ready for another?
The redemption. Just a scratch.
I can do this. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hiện tại thì trong kế hoạch mình sẽ đang view Bella. Vì Bella cầm thời thì được búp rất là nhiều từ bộ tính di vật và nhiều thứ khác. Đến này thì xong hết rồi, vũ trụ mô phỏng thì cũng đã test thử, quái mới thì cũng không qua được. Nên nói hình con này Này là con gì á? Dạ nhớ rồi, nói chung là bắt đầu đi ha. Ở đây thì nhận tin nhắn.
Hey, thanks
Lâu
for
rồi
the
mới gặp
invite.
mày.
I'm so excited. This view isn't something you see every day. So, you guys travel across the galaxy and journey through... Huh? Not like you to be I've yet to experience it myself. But boarding the Express is just one small step. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to travel the depths of the universe. But still, I bet there's still a chance for kids like Hook and Clara, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to represent Belobog as it returns to the arms of the universe.
Cảm ơn. Cái gì đây? Có cái này để làm cái gì? Con quỷ này làm gì trên Sensulufu mà ghi như vậy? Con quỷ này chẳng qua đường thôi. Rồi ok. Chỉ vậy thôi đó hả? Quý nãy fan. Ác mộng vườn hoang. Nghe cũng kinh khủng đấy. Tiếp tục phải nói chuyện thôi.
Yo, it's you! You're interested in the supernatural, right? Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need. But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Hay đấy, bằng dù là có ma quỷ thì sẽ giải thích theo cách khác nhau.
I
Thế
knew
nào?
it! Curious cats like us usually have a better sixth sense. It's easier for us to perceive the unseen. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
What's up, guys? Little Quay here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna chicken out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stab something that's never body? I think I just saw something moving.
And a group of flames suddenly grew super big! And then they floated right out to us and they were like, ah! And Sushong was like, eek! And then she fell over!
Miss Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Ugh. Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment? It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was... It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
Ồ.
That's what I'm saying! At first, Sushang didn't believe that Fixtral Garden was haunted. But after the judges showed up... In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
Ồ.
Exactly! Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait?
Chắc chắn là mình sẽ không câu view.
Do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time. I knew it! This is what people like us live for! Let's go!
Đi thôi, tại sao lại có chữ màu cam nhỉ? Chữ màu cam là cái lý do gì nữa đây? Rồi tại sao ra map phố Kim Chân đứng nói chuyện rồi lại qua nhã Mộc Đình là sao? Cốt chuyện biến ảo lung tung. Qua nhận xét về phiên bản style mới á, với style mới thì thêm một vài frame hình động vào nữa, đệm giữa các lúc di chuyển nên hình ảnh nó không có bị gấp và dẫn đến giật lag nữa, chứ đó mình đã từng gặp tình trạng này rồi á, do là di chuyển quá gấp quá nhanh nên khung hình nó không có theo kịp á, mình sẽ bị giật, không đủ hình để tua. Còn hiện tại thì chuyển động các khung hình đều rất là mượt hơn rất nhiều ha. Một cái mới đây, không những là hình chuyển động mượt và nó có cái cảm giác như là nó có một bước lùi, hay là có một bước chuyển, một sự chuyển nhẹ nhàng chứ không có phóng ra thụt vô, tát vô mặt như trước đây, nên là game mượt là đúng rồi.
It's so dark in here. It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden? Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research. Let me find my script. Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales. Fixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc.
Oh.
It's said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago. People went to the Foxham tomb in Fixtral Garden to grieve for the departed. Because of this, Fixtral Garden rarely saw visitors and was bereft of joy. Over time, Fixtral Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents. I know, right? I did a lot of research before I decided to film here. I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing. Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving, and watch your step.
Trời ơi, chưa thấy đi chơi nhà ma mà đi chơi lén lút luôn á. Thiệt á. Đi chơi nhà ma mình chơi lén lút mà không chơi công khai được. Ngộ quá. Vậy rốt cuộc ai mới là ma, ai mới là kẻ đột nhập đi. Vườn này cũng đẹp ha. Nhìn giống cái vườn Tây Hồ ghê vậy đó. Rồi thay đổi qua con tìm qua ăn hàng thì có gì quất nó luôn. Tìm này cũng được.
The enjoyment of collecting.
Whoa, this place feels pure evil. Time to
Đẹp
get
mà,
some footage.
có gì đâu mà sợ.
I wonder if this thumbnail would be approved.
Bia tấm bia với kỳ vậy.
The moon shines on the truth.
Quất nó.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Blade of moonlight. In the lunar flame.
Ồ, quái mới kìa.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Who will it be?
In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Major. The dead return.
Không. Mang quản nhã đương ra nào. Đi qua mấy khu khác cho vui ha. Tự nhiên chạy lên đó làm nhiệm vụ trên đó làm gì.
This place feels pure evil. Time to get some footage.
Mày có sợ gì đâu. Mày xạo xạo.
Wait. Stop. There are 10 Lord's Commission Spiritfarers on patrol. Let's go the other way.
We'll head to the Foxen Tomb first, then cut through the Locky Fox forest.
Đi chẳng rồi. Không sao đâu, mày đang đi với một rồi. Một đối tượng chi nã nên không có sao hết trơn á, bị bắt thì chết chùm thôi.
Wait. There are 10 Lord's Commission Spiritfarers on patrol.
Cho nên không để đi được. Khác rồi. Chỉ có một đường để đi thôi, thật là buồn quá.
I wonder if this thumbnail would be approved.
Shh. Follow me. Keep quiet and tread lightly. Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead.
The moon shines on the truth.
Who will it be?
In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Whoa, I didn't know you were so strong. Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Rương không? Không khí cũng ma mị đáng yêu quá ha.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame. I taste malice in the air. The moon shines on the truth.
Who will it be?
Trời,
Blade of moonlight.
Receive divinity. Bloom.
You have my gratitude.
Repay. Eternal sleep is nothing. Dead return!
Who invited you?
You chose the wrong enemy.
dạ đây. Dừng lên.
Will forged in ice never falters.
Ready for death. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Rồi xong rồi đó. Đến cùng đã định.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Who will it be?
The dead return!
Blade of moonlight.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Will forged in ice never falters.
In lunar flame.
Underestimated you.
Rồi, sắp tán được rồi. Rồi mệt quá.
These are nice trinkets, but nothing more. The moon shines on the truth. Blade of moon
Ở định.
in lunar flame. Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Anh đấu ở team này đi, không cần búp lắm đâu.
Stay. The dead return!
Blade of moon.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Thông lên không? Ừ. Nên mà xuất trình trong lúc làm việc đi đến đâu có quyền duy nhất trên thừa nhân gian người không được hỏi nữa. Trong 15 cái trung lận.
Halt! What's up, guys? Hear me out. State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately.
Chắc mày bắt được không?
Vicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exception. Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Guard?
In lunar flame. Blade of moon.
Is that all?
Suppress. We will come. By the temple.
Hope you're prepared. A will forged in ice never falters.
At ease, Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Understood, Your Honor. Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing. Is she a ghost?
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission,
Đang hay
you
đấy,
may as
thân
well
hạt
consider
mà
me a
biên
member
xin.
of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the four duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you. Gwynaifen, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. It's a legit operation.
As for this one here...
Ừ.
You are a passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of divine foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity and are a friend of the Alliance.
He's the Nameless? From the train?
Tell me, Gwenaifun, why did you return here?
No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too!
Miss
Mhm.
Gwenaifun, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right?
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Ồ, dễ thương quá.
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you. I told you I'm not a ghost. If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you.
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Hua, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstrol Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I will handle this. I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety. If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixstrol Garden, never to return.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. Please proceed. According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings. Yes, they attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self.
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, Heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohua to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Law Fu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources!
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Excuse me. We should go.
Rồi đuổi. Ok, đuổi thì đi. Nói vậy câu chơi coi.
Fixtral Garden is full of abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords Commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
Nói gì coi nào.
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading. Oh, it all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think? Yeah, I guess so. I still feel like my audience will see them as ghosts, to be honest. I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us. I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way back. I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. Can you give me a hand? True. But I'd probably only do a few decades. Let's go.
Vẫn không có chết tâm ha.
This will definitely come in handy.
Excuse me, can we go now? Yes, he's trapped in my tail, so...
Trapped? For now? Sooner or later I'll find a way to make you break the seal.
You think I like spending time with you? Shall we go? Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Huahua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Quay, I'm on official duty right now. It's so quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier. Please stay close to me.
Did you hear that?
What was that sound?
It's a ghost!
What's happening? Oh, I heard Miss Quayknife yell, so I got scared. Wait a minute. Where did Miss Quayknife go? Did we lose her?
Quayknife, where are you? Whoa, stay close.
Còn mất luôn rồi.
Quoho? Oh no, where did she go? Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy. Hi.
Ôi trời, có hai nữa.
Where am I? Is this Fixtural Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep...
Bị môn lục giáp.
What is going on? I looped back again? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Isn't this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Wasn't I just here a moment ago? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. Come, lost one! You have a strange scent on you. You must be... I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtural Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle, with none other than Ventilia. You are the one who drove Ventilia away. What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
These are no ordinary ingenia.
Of course not. They are mere pawns dancing to my whim. Crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit. Such an addictive flavor. Let me see. The one who defeated Fantalia. I wonder what they taste like. You fought well. You were fighting for your survival after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while. Incredible. Such a relaxed specimen. A soft cake of a host. It's almost as if this body doesn't even belong to you. And what is this at your core? Sun? It burns.
Bị diệt đó.
Never mind.
Sao rồi?
I won't be staying for long. So let's get along while it lasts, shall we? You can call me Cirrus. I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound? You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another Heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here. You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before. What a stubborn fool. You won't ever get out of here without my help. Anyway, I'm not here to ask your opinion. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know.
Nó cũng vậy thôi.
Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me. Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention.
Trong buổi mình sao?
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The door will not open without the proper courtesy.
Đọc lại một cái bình nữa. Rồi là bình xanh, đọc bình đỏ.
The courtesies have...
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out. See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going. Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture. That judge? I can taste her fear from miles away. That coward has no right calling herself a judge. But that thing attached to her is the tricky part. That's something I don't wish to face. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here. It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen Miss Gwaynifin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Chưa biết.
Give it up. Gwaynifin was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwaynifin, that means I'm in even more danger. Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human
Dễ thương
body?
ha.
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please! Oh, but you did. And can you swear that you don't want to leave her behind? Not even a little.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar.
Biết rồi hả?
It's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
Oh, this is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a quay baby. Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No, that won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail, a tail, a tail.
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that boy's body.
Terrifying. The joke's on you.
Ồ, ghê
You
ha.
couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Mr. Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the Heliobus's influence.
Ifo.
Hey, boy, say something nice to Wawa. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
Mhm.
Does the Xianzhou sail through the cosmos? For a Heliobus that enjoys provoking your weak human sentiments, I can assure you there is nothing more amusing. Now, don't forget about our deal. I will leave only once I've got what I wanted. Of course. Surely you don't think I've left you just because you can see me. So naive.
Dễ thương quá.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, Wawa has a sensitive heart. You, go say something nice to the girl. Keep dreaming. I have nothing nice to say to anyone. Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her. You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
If I were any other judge, you'd already be saved. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the Heliobus said was true. I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation. Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless. Really?
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox. Your old power? Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, Do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Team building.
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great Heliobus Ignamar. Now that the furnace is broken and the Heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched? Really?
The general who fought for the Luofu against the Heliobus was named Teng Xiao.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignamar absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
Bah, I did no such thing! You're barely big enough to be an appetizer!
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then!
Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignamar did.
Oh.
Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the general and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! The door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
There's a book of ghost stories here, just like before. Could it have anything to do with this puzzle?
The door will not open without the proper cur.
hả. Ồ. Hả. Ồ.
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint though. May the Arbiter protect us!
The door will not open without the proper courtesies.
Mà hợp lý nhất là hợp đó đó.
The door will not open without the proper courtesy.
Phải đi đập bình nữa hả?
The door will not open without the proper courtesy.
Quá là mệt rồi đó.
The courtesies have been performed.
Look! There's a mirror behind the door!
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. Hua, this way.
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror? That voice sounds familiar.
Hua, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madame Shrei?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwaynaifen. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
Tối ra chưa?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that...
You're right, boy. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
Đập đi, cái nào cũng bể là thiệt.
Hua, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shua Yi.
Yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrei.
What? The real Madame Shuyi? Are there pretenders inside the illusion? I see. Do not be afraid. Hua knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
You must trust yourself. Come.
But...
Đi coi mấy cái gương khác đi. Trời ơi, đáng vui mà.
This is the exit, you useless brat. Come here.
Madame Shrei can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism!
Let's go look at the other mirrors.
Thôi, không chơi với tụi bay nữa.
The situation in Fixtral Garden.
Over here.
What? I see. Do not. You must. Hurry, Hua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
Who is Hanya?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Likely through some secret means that I am unaware of.
Trời ơi, cha mẹ
I
ơi.
don't have any connections at all. So we're gonna...
Hurry, Hua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask if...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Hua is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrei behind the... So we're... But...
Đúng rồi, mà chúng ta đi chơi. Chơi nói chuyện chơi nào.
Hurry, Hua.
Wait,
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
the
heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrei and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
A powerful heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I drew.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
Very funny.
So, where...
Hurry, Huahua.
Wait.
By decree of the I still remember.
That's her! So...
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
Lại ba cái nữa.
Maybe these are the only mirror...
Hurry, Huahua.
I need to ask you some questions.
She will be expelled after tonight's operation. She is not fit for her job at the Ten Lords Commission.
Really? So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Stupid girl. This is obviously a trick.
An insignificant demon. I can't wait to devour him myself.
Aha! Not even trying to hide your truth.
So, where...
Come here, Huahua.
I need to ask you some...
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shrei.
Stupid girl. This is obviously a fake.
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is over.
You fraud. I'll deal with you once I get out.
So...
Come here, Huahua.
I need to ask you some questions.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
So, we're gonna... I'm not the best judge of things, but these mirrors...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrei as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrei. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, get away from me. What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need to focus.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. Huh? I think there's a mirror on that floating island. But it's... Oh, could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling and get on with it. Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huahua. This should be the last mirror.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huahua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go! This is the right mirror. Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Madame Shrei, I'm so happy to see you're all right!
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus, and the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. Huahua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do it! I'm not as powerful as you two! I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is...
I know you're trying to comfort me, but that sounded a little weird.
You need to start filtering out the stuff you don't want to hear. That's what
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are on that point. None of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like... friends?
Friends? Ugh. I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Fury Nox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion, over there.
I understand. Take your time. Have you made up your mind? Let's go.
Phải bao gồm hu hu khó đấy.
You've heard the story of Ignimar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together. But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignimar or Fury Nox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignimar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Fury Nox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Fury Nox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Fury Nox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Furynox were furnace mates. I know them well. They are powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Before you duel the General, why don't you fight me?
Serious? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the General arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch.
That group of amateurs you put together? Ha! They're nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the General. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
Okay, ta-da.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends?
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furynox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Furynox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something.
Rồi, tới nào tới nào. Hello.
You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunambra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here. Also,
Rồi, đã hiểu.
her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers.
Mr. Chael, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Mr. Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Shrey said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huahua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Shrey, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again. Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunomber Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay. If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily? The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes those are possessed Wraith Wardens! Help me, Mr. Tail!
What happened to talking tough?
Rise! World cleansing dragon.
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
Take your paper dolls out quickly. Do you remember the incantation?
Paper to might, carry this fight, talisman of strength, evil to fight.
World cleansing dragon.
There are plenty of Heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shrey. It's Madame Shrey! There are so many Spiritfarers lying on the floor!
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay! I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well! We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunomber Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtral Garden. This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Đừng phá nữa em ơi, em bị nhập rồi.
Please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
What? Get her away from her!
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You don't leave us
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many heliobus fragments. I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn. Excellent. I will keep my promise.
Về đấy.
With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
Thì chiều thôi, có gì đâu, được. Hy vọng mày sống được nhiều hiệp. Họ đến trước rồi người kia nữa, lợi hại á.
We're in trouble now.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
Hả?
Time to suffer.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we manage to weaken it.
We've still got a chance, puppet. Sierra said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject!
If you can't win, you just cheat!
Useless! Get yourself together!
They just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you? See you on the other side.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
We're in trouble now.
Ủa trời ơi.
In the name of Landa, will forged in ice never falters. Awaken, Thuman Scales, Lord Cleansing Dragon.
1,000 wonders to rid and finest one!
Get out!
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Talisman, on my...
Chúng ta thì phải vậy chứ.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Ra hướng đạn đó hả?
In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters. I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise!
Welcome, customers.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Mere pawn. Time to suffer. Suppress. Caution. By the temple.
Is that all?
Người làm gì được nhau nè?
In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters. Grace, the strength, heaven's surge. Break. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Chết là khỏi diễn nữa ha. Xong rồi đó.
Let's be friends.
I sense a storm.
A thousand wonders to fight as one.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Sao không?
I wonder how Huohuo is doing. I should check up on her.
Tail. Mr. Tail. Tail distracted Cirrus. He helped us so much. But now he's gone. I can't sense him. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all. Wait, you're right. Madame Shrey said that Heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Mr. Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinaifin's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
The one possessing Huohua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her. Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Guinaifin will be sent to an apothecary. It is only an artificial Ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry. Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak. No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Xianzhou will live to see another day. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Rồi giờ nghỉ ngơi đi, công việc đã xong rồi đó.
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! You wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day... One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong. Already forgetting me? Your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours. Kid? As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip. There are many, little pawn. I will exist forever. I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance has turned to dust, I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over fictional guarding collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side.
Và trong suốt số năm tháng đó mày không được nếm trải thất tình lục dục của con người, mày sẽ như thế nào? Liệu mày có còn là con quỷ lửa nữa không?
We will meet again. I wasn't the only heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in Fictional Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu?
Bây giờ ở đâu thì cũng được.
I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Ở đâu thì cũng được, nhưng mà có lẽ là con bị nhốt như mày. Hy vọng tụi nó không quay về để ăn thịt mày.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too. And maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary. Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again, and I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Rồi, xong rồi đấy. Rồi, lại đến nào.
Xianzhou people, they're always crap.
Ừ. À, à, ờ.
I want us to become one.
Cái này có tới 15 cái đương rồi, từ từ mà nhặt ha. À há.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
Có được chụp nữa hả? Hay vậy? quét mã QR nè. Chọc đan hang là vui nhất. Rồi ra chơi nào. À. Dễ thương quá.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has devised a few... Ồ, dễ thương quá. Hôm khác chơi nữa.
There's always this peculiar smell. There's always this
Có tiếng ghê gì nữa đó. Mày tưởng đây là tử kim hồ lô của Thái Thượng Lão Quân đó hả? Đúng là hồ lô tử kim.
Can't you stay?
A race warden falls for ghostly superstition?
So that's why there's been so much leaked intel recently. You're the mole!
Everyone on the Cienjo is a trickster. You have to be extremely careful when you're around them.
Còn nó không cái đương nữa. Dạ rồi, nó tan biến luôn.
Everyone on the Cienjo is a trickster. You have to be
Since when did Fixstrom Garden become so eerie?
Còn mày còn vài gì luôn đó hả?
This boredom is killing me. Speaking of which, seems one of them has come to visit me. I wonder, is he here to... The Ten Lords Commission judges won't abandon. So now I'm stuck here, condemned to eternal boredom. I wonder which... In any case, time is on. Surrender? Why would I do that? To you, I may as well be fighting an unwinnable battle.
Đúng rồi đó.
But for me, oh, the game has only just begun. You know, it wasn't that long ago that you and those judges would have become my pawns. If you have nothing to say, then...
Thấy mày thật đáng thương, khóc bút như Polina gì đó.
Cian
cái rồi đúng không? 4 cái nữa. Bây giờ mở nhiệm vụ trước cả nha. Cách nè, sao lấy không được. Còn nhiêu nữa giờ? Một 3 cái nữa.
Xianzhou people.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has devised a few gadgets.
There's always this ridiculous.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
Đập đá trên ngực là cái gì vậy?
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed-Roll Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us. That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor. But
Hua is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Quay have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Quay has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission. Miss Quay has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
Okay.
That's right. I won't let us down.
Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me Huohuo.
Sao cũng được.
Actually, I'm not sure if I can be helpful. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fixtural Garden, but there are a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation. According to the Ten Lords Commission understanding of Heliobi behavior, They tend to roam densely populated areas and search. Little Quay, can you show us the website?
Rồi, sao gì không?
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity. We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact check the leads?
Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation and...
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Quay's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
Thử thì sẽ biết à.
Madame Hanya has already given us the green light. We'll record our heliobi hunting expeditions to get more followers, and then use the intel from our followers to
Wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Another thing we have to think about is that heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secret. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim?
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then, like, Little Quay investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight Girl on. We'll turn the entire heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Ồ, hay thế.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air. Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
Yeah.
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about Heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
I heard from Miss Hanya that Cirrus is caught in a stalemate. The evil binding matrix has trapped them. Will they really cooperate with us?
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But, I bet Cirrus would be eager. I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be...
Chạy qua bên kia chọc chó thôi.
Heartbreak. How intoxicating.
A Wraith Warden falls for ghostly superstitions? Unacceptable.
Since when did Fixstral Garden become?
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Fixstral Garden the moment she encountered the Heliobi. Alright.
Hey! Where's my sword? You just wait! Okay. I just wish I could teach them a lesson.
Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out. What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time. I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Ooh, must be quite frustrating. You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
Vậy chị mới vừa làm vậy mà.
I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes.
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait, Wawa, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal! I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Mày chờ đi.
The next destination? Up to you.
What is your purpose for entering this?
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. quite the group.
Wow, the General recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh! Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in. It would appear you are eager to see me assume the debt. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with a general of the Law Fu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay.
I heard you're not a bad fighter. Can you teach me some moves?
Trời ơi, thật là đau lòng cho thằng bé. Cười quá đi.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus. Is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Lawfu? I have come to grant you an audience.
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jingyuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight. This is the current general of the Lafu? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown. Very well then, General Jingyuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtual Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in ensuing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? Unworthy?
Teng Xiao, as General of the Lawfu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignomar commanded the Heliobai. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Lawfu. But you are no Ignomar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your
army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then...
Wait! He means us? We'll be okay, right?
We'll be fine. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks.
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces.
Chơi trò gì vậy? Trời.
Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawn. No matter then. I have my pawns. Heed my command. Receive my power. Now you will experience the might of the healing. You mine.
Give it up.
Oh.
Recount.
Want to see what I can do?
Still in denial. Oh. I shall be the judge.
Lamps ablaze. Lamp! Forward! It's time.
This is serious.
Let me through!
Still in denial. Recount. By the will of the Ten Lords. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
It's time.
This is serious. I shall be the judge.
Feast your eyes! Happy
Happy New Year.
Recount.
It's time. Lamps ablaze. Lamps! Forward!
You've lost, Cirrus.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the light.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
Then what are we waiting for?
Not so fast! Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised.
Oof, pesky devil of a girl.
Look, is this something a heliobus could have done?
There are countless heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie. Luxie loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. We were sealed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander.
I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities,
and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And...
wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's all...
This intel should be a big help. Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight! You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on! Show me what you've got!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction now. It would...
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get...
The Heliobi are like a flame that burns eternal, with no need for sustenance. But alas, their curiosity got the best of them, and they became prisoners of humans. I lament that we share the same weaknesses. Our situation is no different from that of the Heliobi. From the moment we gain sentience, we are driven by desire and instinct, bound to our destiny, moving on. The most important thing in a soldier is one's intuition for victory or defeat. And you have given me confidence in victory. The ancient legends recount that the Xianzhou once faced an invasion by a great enemy that threatened the annihilation of every race aboard the Xianzhou ships. In order to save the Alliance, a hero made a pact with the Flint Emperor, the predecessor of all Heliobi. The Flint Emperor would aid the Xianzhou in battle, and if they were victorious, the hero and their followers would lose their physical bodies for eternity. When the fighting had ceased, none of the heroes survived, and the Flint Emperor was gravely wounded. Thus, the pact was unable to be fulfilled. They hold claim to this debt for all time. The great battle between General Tang Xiao and Ignomar was fought largely for this reason. Aiding the Ten Lords' commission in subduing the Heliobi is a legitimate reason to take a leave of absence. I shall treat it as a vacation and enjoy the scenery of Figstrel Garden. Though I must admit, the wind here does chill the bones.
Một chốn gì vậy đó? Sao? Rồi giải quyết một vụ án này thôi nhá, rồi sau đó sẽ kết thúc clip ở đây, còn cái vụ án tiếp thì buổi sau sẽ tính tới nhá.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomp.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the peanut gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identity secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
Don't worry, Judge Wolfa. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight.
Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the dragon lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th Squad. Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents. It's grunt.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. He's from the Astral Express.
Psst, be normal.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really is a mystery.
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him magic really do that?
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert on intangible cultural heritage. She's super knowledgeable about Cloud Him magic. Huahua, could you share some expert insight with us?
Huh? Yes! I'm a very professional expert, and I'd be happy to share my, expert knowledge. In fact, Cloud Him magic isn't the only magic out there that can achieve such feats. We Foxians...
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friend here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us! Why are there 2 of her? Huh, they're asking us to play with them. Huh, silly head. They're trying to trick you. Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called... Run!
Trời ơi.
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave. Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that's...
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks. They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies. You can say that again? It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Huh? Ew.
Strange. Is this also? They must know that we're following. And now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fixtural Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the Heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion?
Exactly! But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to...
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
Please be careful.
When you're ready. I never thought this would be behind the door.
Remember, it's just a Heliobus.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me to go back now? Lulu, didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? And never let them take us home? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewers, star taro bubble tea, you name it. We have it right here. Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay? Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and... Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all...
Wait, stop!
Trời ơi.
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups, I see...
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
Rồi, ngon thì chạy đi.
Water heeds the cloud song. Water heeds the cloud.
By the Arbiter, they sure know.
That's...
Catch your breath. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
Sushung's gonna use her head? Now we're...
Then, good for you. But you should probably catch your breath first.
Wait, I have an idea. How about we use a little reverse psychology?
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child.
On my home planet, resources were scarce. And if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal. Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time.
Gather round, children.
Ugh, don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young. So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud... I'd hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people...
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one by... I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when the heliobus is close by.
Nice! In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will...
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? Do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victims?
Who knows? Cirrus said that Luxie is kinda childlike. It's worth a try.
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Don't let me go! I don't want to be locked in here! Lady Bailu, please calm down. You're not yourself right now. You're being influenced by a heliobus. You're lying! We never had playmates. Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away! Huh?
Okay.
Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, they want to ruin it! Careful! Don't let them manipulate you!
Sure enough, they walked right...
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle out differences through violence. Yes, violence. The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
Ok, quá anh xịt của anh, khổ quá. Tại cái kiểu chơi nãy giờ đó đúng không?
Awaken, dormant scale. Blood cleansing dragon.
Dễ ăn quá ha.
You paid for that.
I'll see you off.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Damage.
It'll heal.
Let's be friends.
Is that all?
I underestimated you.
The strength. Heaven's Surge.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Minus one.
Awaken, dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
I'll see you off.
Unscathed.
Welcome, customers.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Bà nấu chết đi con. Nó tim rồi đó.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore.
Luxie, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever. But we still had lots of fun. Let's play again next time.
There won't be a next time. Hua, you know what to do.
Luxie, how long before the next time we can play together?
We both have many years ahead of us. So, in that sense, it won't be long at all.
All right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late. You need...
Everything's so fuzzy.
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your fault.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced on you. I know there are a lot of grown-ups trying to control you, telling you what you can and can't do. They're the ones to blame.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a grown-up now, but I still miss my childhood days and running about barefoot. My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou. Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, one day, you'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good, rather than apologize for the bad.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey, did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
Jeez, and there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
Can we not linger around here too long?
This place is really spooky. Maybe we can chat somewhere else.
Ok. Rồi, và phim chuyến này sẽ kết thúc clip tại đây nhé. Tạm biệt mọi người. Có nhiệm vụ khác thì hãy chờ phần
Truth be
sau.
told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm fine.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
Huh? What is it?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers.
Oh, I get it. You can't just tell the public that the dragon lady was possessed by a heliobus, right?
That's right! We want to report this incident like it's a paranormal phenomenon. The more exaggerated, the better. And then announce that it was solved by our ghost hunting squad.
That's great and all, but I'm not good at making stuff up on the spot.
I heard that you helped Mr. Cian write stories before. You must be an expert wordsmith. It's all a team effort. Come on, help me think of something. Sounds good.
Ra cái này đi.
You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those two medics have had a rough...
Okay, I'm going back now. Thanks for the rescue.
Case closed. I never knew catching Heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madame Hanya said that once we've subdued a heliobus, we should return to Fixtural Garden and lock them inside the evil binding matrix's suppression.
Rồi, còn phải chạy về tới đó hả? Mệt mỏi đi.
It's over. Now I can finally get some rest.
But there are still lots of heliobi roaming around out there. Oh, we can't rest for too long.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another heliobus.
Ok, rồi ai rảnh thì đọc bình luận nha, mình không rảnh đâu nha. Rồi xong sự kiện này sẽ còn dài nhé, này thật là bắt ma thường đấy. Chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục sau. Tạm biệt.